Okay, so hello everyone. Today we are back uh, in our class, and today we have some special guests. He's my brother Ibrahim, and wait, and today we are going to talk about something in some research in in computer network and also in Internet of Things. And Ibrahim is a PhD student in National Central University in Taiwan. We was we was joined the university in the same year, but I took master degree and he took PhD degree there back in 2017. And right now, he is in the department of what is it? Uh,
Communication engineering.
yeah, communication engineering in National Central University. That's why I think he's the one that really suitable with this topic, and he's really master at this topic, and we can learn a lot from him. So, and I think I will give some in some a little bit introduction, and then we can start with Ibrahim talk after that. So the topic right now is the special topic is computer network and Internet of Things. Like we know that right now we use computer network almost everywhere, and also Internet of Things almost everywhere. Starting from our phone, we want to make a video call. Even right now, we are doing a video call. We use computer networks, but computer network is not just about this video call, or maybe we use it for using an internet, but we can do it for many things, and also with Internet of Things too. And in here we are going to try to look deep inside that, what we can do with computer network, what we can do with Internet of Things, and how the research in this topic will be will be developed in the next few years, or maybe right now. So if you are confusing on just topic in this area, if you are going to become you want to become a researcher in computer network and Internet of Things, but you are still find a way, you are still confusing, then this video is a good option for you. So Ibrahim,
Yes, yes, brother. Thank you
okay,
for having me.
yeah, you're welcome. So do you so do you have any things in mind that we have to prepare for becoming a researcher in computer network and Internet of Things?
Actually, there is a lot of things that you need to be worried about when you start computer network. First, you be like know what is actually the computer network,
Okay.
and what is the tool that you can use in your research. Right now, in my like area, we work right now in computer network, especially in vehicular network V2X.
Oh,
And
V2X.
actually, all the work right now is in 5G. And our work starts
Yes.
with 5G technology. And also, there is a lot of research start in 6G, but right now the most focus is in 5G. Our work especially is mixing the machine learning with computer network. Actually, it is multi-agent reinforcement learning V2X. And if you need to do a research in computer network, at least you need to have a background in what is about computer network. And also, if you need to work in the machine learning, you need like combine the machine learning with computer network. You need to have a background in the machine learning and reinforcement learning. For computer network, we will focus today about Internet of Things and what is the new things that people can do in Internet of Things. And I will focus in something like most of the people work nowadays, which is like edge computing or fog computing. is a part of like it can be a part of Internet of Things, and the people is like a cloud computing. As we, if nobody like know like server, software, and you didn't have to have like it just you need to link to the surface. The surface can be storage, it can be infrastructure, and it can be a lot of things that you can use. But what is for computing data about cloud computing? It can be close to the user. It can be near to the user. Size unit, if we are talking about is like a small cloud computing is near to the user, which is like reducing the latency and also bandwidth and also decrease the load for the network. This is the thing that people work right now. And there is like for application in terms of and like Samsung and another like companies, they start to work in the like healthcare, like healthcare device, and also Google start to like to start a lot of company that like with like help people like in healthcare and a lot of stuff that going on in this area.
Oh, okay. So, do you mean that if we are going to become researchers in computer network, then at least we have basic knowledge in computer network, then maybe we can add the research with some other knowledge like machine learning or maybe artificial intelligence or something like that?
Yeah, the basic knowledge as you learn like what is like what is the things that you can like that make you ready to do work in computer network. Like if you need like to do application in Internet of Things,
Okay.
like you can use Arduino, you can use Raspberry Pi. That means you have to be like to have background in this software that you will use and in this like device that you will use. Like you can use also application like Packet Tracer or OpenNet. That means if you need to do, you have to have background in the computer itself, computer network itself, and also background in the device or the software or the technique that you will use.
Oh, okay. So, can you tell us a little bit how did you start to learn mastering the computer network itself? Maybe.
Actually, my bachelor was in computer science.
Okay.
And I get like introduction in computer network, which is like care about what is the computer network and LAN and WAN, and also the wireless and the technique that used in communication, like in computer network. It was an introduction, and I didn't work in this area so much. And after that, I moved to King Fahd University, KFUBM, and I start
in Saudi Arabia.
My major was in computer network. And I start to learn about computer network. I take like most of the courses in computer network, and my thesis was in security, actually, in cloud computing security. It's like secure the file sharing in cloud computing. And I learned a lot actually in KFUBM, and it is start like to learn what is actually is the most technical things, like energy efficiency, bandwidth, robot, how to manage this and reduce the latency. It was like is deep in research area, not in like. And also I built like I used Packet Tracer to build like one network for different industry management. And I also I use Arduino also as well in building like controlling smart house, which is I can control it using Arduino. And this was like my background in KFUBM, and actually it is increased my skill and helped me to get a scholarship to National Central University.
Oh, okay, I see. So, basically you basically the point is to become good at this is we have to try to do a lot of things, right? You, I mean, we have to we have to take part in a lot of project like that.
Yeah, the most important is to know what is like going on in this area,
Okay.
and the basic things that help you to start your work. Like if you need to to build a network for company, you have to start to know what is the component that the company need, and
Okay.
also what type of network that you need to implement there. That
Okay.
means the background is more important when you start your work. And also for Arduino, like you need to be programmed in C language, like as a programmer, and most of the things is already implemented there. It's just you need to plug in your code, and also to need to what is the device that can connect it, and you connect this device and you can build your smart home. And also
Okay.
you can manage like the healthcare, and also you can use like smart building, and also you can use a lot of things in Internet of Things. That means the background is the most important things that you need to start when you build your project. And it is a lot of things available online. It's not that like everything that you need. It will give you like some YouTuber. He already built the system from zero to the end. Like it
Mhm.
just only you need to be patient and need to have this background that will help
Mhm.
you to make your project easier.
Oh, okay. So, I think the most interesting thing that you do right now that I like, probably the smart house thing. Yeah. I think smart house. It's not just about computer network, right? So it's more about Internet of Things. Is that right?
Yeah. It's really most related to Internet of Things.
Oh, okay. So how does that works? I mean, usually we just know that maybe the easiest thing if we like maybe if we enter a room and then the lights will be turned on automatically like that.
Yeah, but there is a lot of things you can like control it using internet, and also you can use a sensor.
Okay.
There is a lot of sensor that can like for temperature and like for light on and off. And also there is a like you can control it using the internet. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like I need to prepare my device until I reach my home. Like
Okay.
I will not, there is no sensor that I can use it at the same time. Like
Okay.
suppose I have a like cooker, and I
Mm-hmm.
need cooker to be like intelligent and I
Mm-hmm.
is or smart. That means I have to use the internet, which is like can like start on or start or turn off the device itself. That means I can use the internet, also I can use the sensor itself. This is like
Oh.
what is Internet of Things. Like most of the Arduino device is has a sensor. Like so sensor is already built to use it, and also that do some little programming and it will work. Like there is a lot of device, a lot of sensor that is already built in and sensor for like Raspberry Pi or Arduino.
Oh, okay. So, suppose this is the time you was try when you was trying to do a smart house for the first time. For me, actually, I never do a smart house project before, and right now I want to do a smart house project. So, what should I prepare? What should I do at first?
First, when you house you need itself. You need one Arduino or three Arduino if you need like for multiple device, or
Okay.
Raspberry Pi or Raspberry Pi. This is the software, like the hardware that you need.
Okay.
And also in the hardware you need like a sensor. Like
Okay.
some sensor is already like find like in the like is already provided with Arduino when you buy it. And
Okay.
also that you need like is the connect this device to the board. That is so important. because you need to be carefully. Sometimes you need to be aware about the Arduino itself, where you put the power, because if you put it wrongly, it might affect your board and
Mm.
destroy the board. Like you
Oh.
need to be aware what is the voltage that you need to be a programmer in C. And also there is for me, I work in Node.js.
Not
It
yet.
was my work in Node.js, which is like I use online. I connect my Arduino was at home, and I can control it for like using the IP. Like I make a interface for like turn it off the light and also sensor the temperature. And also I did a lot of things like TV and like turn off the TV. And they have like, it was already there is some device which is can help you to do this. The only things
Mm.
that you wear is like you need to have a background in Arduino itself, and you
Okay.
need to know the label of every sensor, and like where is this, like there is like in the board which board that it should be connected to.
Mm.
And for the manual will give you what is the every like this sensor, what is the place that you can plug in to this to the board itself.
Oh, okay, okay. So, so
I,
the
I also, there is like some application here which is like doing this. I
oh,
can
okay.
share.
Maybe you can
Yeah,
share your screen.
I will share with.
I think section is in the at the top right corner. Share screen. Oh, learn and build 5 IoT projects. Okay, I think it's interesting.
This is like for control the water, like the water flow. And
Oh,
you can see this is like Arduino, and this is the device that you can plug in, and it is can control that the water flow. And you can see this is the device that you can.
yeah, I see.
Okay, sorry.
So for things like for a simple things like this, Ibrahim, uh, how long do you think uh, w- uh, how long do you think we can make this
This is
project?
like the programming that you need to worried about in C.
Also, it was built using C programming language.
This is the control of lighting using like Internet of Things and use Arduino. It can
Uh,
affect it by the time, the daytime with this sunrise and sunset also. And this is the board that we talk about it, that you need to worry about how you can like build your board and plug in the wire to the board itself. This is the Arduino, and you can do programming in using the like C language. This is like upload. There is upload like website which can provide you upload from Arduino itself, and you can show the result and the figure every time that you need it.
mm, it's cool. It's cool. So Ibrahim.
This is some of the project that bachelor people for the final years can do.
Oh yeah, yeah. So do you, Ibrahim? Uh, hello, hello.
This is actually some of the project that I need like to share with.
So do you think how long it will take to make one of those project? Like maybe the simple one, the like one. the
Yeah,
automatic one.
is for the project itself. If you know about the Arduino, and if you know how to control the Internet of Things, it's so simple. It doesn't matter what is the name of the project, and like what if it is like controlling the weather, like sensor the temperature, or like monitoring the weather. Is depend on the sensor that you will use. Is the same. Like you need only to know what is the sensor and how you can connect it to the Arduino itself. It will be the same, and you can add the same code. It doesn't matter how big is the project. It's the most important that you have the background that will help you to do the coding, and also will help you to know how to control this device itself.
Oh, okay. So how much time it will cost to make something like that? Maybe like 1 week, 2 weeks?
It
Do you
depends
think?
on the person itself. Like you cannot see that it is like for some people it will take 1 month, and for the some people it will take 1 week. It depends on the person itself, and how like it depends also on the background of this person. Like
Mhm.
if he has like, and if he fast learner, he will do it faster, and if he doesn't have any background, I think it will take time.
Oh, so and he have to be good at C programming language. It's true.
it, it, Actually, you need to be good in programming it, because
Yeah.
the code is already there. Like
Okay.
you need how to use the code. The
Yeah.
most important how to use the code. You will not like build everything things from the scratch. It's
Mhm.
just only you need to know how to do programming. If you know how to do programming in another language, you can do it in C++ also.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to start everything from zero, right?
Yeah, you don't need to start. And actually, most of the as I told you, most of the people provide their code, and also provide, in GitHub you will find a lot of code doing this, and also you will find like you will find in YouTube some people explain how they did it, and how they explain their project. The most important things is how you can learn this and build it by yourself again. If you can do this, that means is a big chance for you to learn something. Sorry, brother, the communication is disconnected.
Yeah, it's in my site. Okay. So wait. So are you researching about that right now about 5G?
Yeah, my working right now in 5G also. I work in vehicular networks
Okay.
like V2X, how to communicate, like when the vehicle communicate with each other, like autonomous vehicle with vehicle in the road, how they can communicate, how they can reduce the latency, and also improve the energy efficiency, and also improve the throughput. This is our current research.
Oh, okay. But right now they have 6G right now, right?
No, it's just actually is some research start in 6G, but
Oh,
right now we didn't finish yet with 5G. Like
yeah.
5G start, like countries start to implement this 5G and start to use 5G. But
Oh, okay.
it is like they promised that it will be like launched in 2020. But for sure, 6G is in the future. It's not coming faster.
Oh, okay, okay. So
It's a lot of research going on 6G.
there are still a lot of things to improve in 5G.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
Many
have
things beyond the 5G is 6G, but you didn't
yeah.
finish the 5G.
Yeah, I see, I see. So uh, what should I do if I want to start researching on 5G?
Only as I told you, this is like know the technology itself. Like if
Hmm.
you are good in what is like in the 4G, or
Hmm.
the technique before, you can, like it's so simple to move from 3G or 4G to 5G. Is the difference is like the technique itself. Like in 5G, like they use different spectrum. Like they use also small cell, which is like multiples, and also they use MIMO, is multi input and multi output. This is a technique that they can use like in 5G, and also the delay is less than the delay in 5G, and also the capacity is more in, like the increase of the capacity is so much like compared with the 5G. That means it's the concept is still the same, but you have to have a background in the computer itself, computer network, and moving from like 5G, 4G to 5G is easy if you have a background in computer network.
Oh, okay. So is there any like maybe any particular programming language that we should learn for that, or we just have to learn the theoretical background?
Yeah, for communication engineering part, like if you need to do research, for sure you need to have a background in programming,
Huh.
because most of the code is simulation. It's not real time that you implement, and the code that you implement is it depend on the simulation. And there is some tools that you need to like to master, like if you need to work in this technology. This is
Oh,
as a
okay, okay.
research, it's just you need to be good actually in programming language.
Oh, okay, okay. So I think it's all interesting. We've been talking about computer network, and then we've been talking about Internet of Things. We have some example of Internet of Things, and then also we've been talking also about something like 5G, and then the future research of it. And uh, do you know, right? As a university student, sometimes we have lack of resource. We don't have some resource to get more Arduino for study, and then something like that. How did you pass this? How did you solve this problem? Like, I cannot find any resource to do my
Actually,
research.
in our lab, there is was like the lab was provided an Arduino device,
Okay.
and we used it. It's like, and if you buy it, like you can get it online, but is I don't know the price in your country, but here
Yeah.
it's not that expensive, and everyone can get it easily. Like the price is not, it's around 600 NTD. I'm not sure, but it's around this price.
Yeah, a 620 it's around maybe 30, 30 300,000
Yeah.
rupiah.
Well, the most important thing is if you need it, and if you already know what you are doing with this Arduino, it will be worth it if you need to buy it and to use it, these tools. And also there is something important in research going on, and if someone need to work in this is the Internet of Things security. The security in computer network is a hot area, and
Hmm.
if someone interested, the security can be done in everywhere. Like the security, every times we need this kind of research. If we need to be like, if you need that to do a research in the future, security is one of the hot topic that can be implemented for vehicular network, Internet of Things, for computing, and also for browsing, also for software, for anything. It's so important to have a research in security and cryptography, like crypto the file and decrypt the file is a hot topic. And
Mhm.
if some people need to do this, I encourage them either in computer science or in communication engineering.
Oh, so I think for the security itself right now, the trend is they try to combine security with artificial intelligence, well, or with machine learning,
Yeah,
right?
it's a big deal actually. It's something interesting.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all. We've been talking a lot about most of the things in computer network and Internet of Things. So maybe to close this video call, do you have any advice for the new student that want to start research in computer network?
if you need to start work for networking, it's just only you need to see what is the latest things in this area and what the people do.
Okay.
And you have to focus in the survey like paper that they like or magazine that they are talking about this kind of research and what is already done and what is missing there. Because if you go to the magazine or for survey, they will tell you what is the future work and what is the missing there, and you can start from this point. But the most important, you need to have a background in the area that you plan to work. This is the most important things. If you need to go like to do research in computer network, just look for the area that you need to do and look for the some survey and what the people are doing. Yeah, you have to find what is the people and what is what is missing in this area and how can you improve the result and how can you come with something new in this area.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ibrahim. I think this will be this has been a great opportunity to discuss with you about this topic, and I think the viewers might have insight already when they are trying to do research in computer science. And I think this discussion will inspire a lot of people to do research in computer
Thank you
network
so
and
much
internet.
for having me and thank you so much for your invitation. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we are gonna close this. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bye.